Hello everyone and welcome to your pick a card for love reading. I have 3 beautiful stacks here. I hope that you took the time to kind of meditate on which stack spoke the most to you and followed your heart on that one. So this is your pick a card messages for love in whatever form that applies to you. Okay, I do have some light language blessings that I did prior to shuffling your cards. If you want to check out that video, that's a separate video. I just thought that I would keep it separate so you can see that sometimes I am led to bless the cards the way that I do prior to every reading in hopes that they would reach who they need to at the appropriate time for the highest good of everyone involved. So I'm going to start with stack number 1. I always leave this little oracle card for last. Let's see what we have. All right, so it says take action. In other words, don't sit still, okay? If there's something that's on your heart, you need to go with that, all right? And that's what I love about this card, because it's like no hesitation in that phrase, right? It's immediate action. Take action. Don't hesitate. And then you have the engagement card from your romance angels, and it says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, so some of you might already be in relationships or looking to take the existing situation to the next level, whatever that may mean to you. It could be a relationship, could just be something that's, you know, simply on your heart. You might want to take action in regards to something that's in your heart and actually put that first foot forward to solidify yourself in that situation, okay, or relationship. So this could be a literal engagement. Certainly someone could be asking you to make a commitment. Someone could be, you know, proposing to you, or just simply asking to solidify the relationship. I could also see this, I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm feeling this, you know, for any singles out there who chose this. It's more like, what do you want for yourself? What is on your heart? What is it that you want to do? And then taking action and committing yourself to that goal, okay? So I'm seeing it this way. I honestly feel part of it, yeah, see, look, part of it is because all this pentacle energy we have here. So it could very well be about something that's on your heart, a personal goal of some sort, something that you love to do or want to do, right? But anyhow, the take action card is basically saying, hey, please don't hesitate, okay? Don't hesitate. Your angels are your ancestors, your spirit guides, whatever higher consciousness you are connecting with that kind of like leaves you the cookie crumbs to follow, right? I think that they are saying to you to not hesitate, to take action, that we have your back on this one, okay? That's the vibe I'm getting from this. And yeah, there's the potential here to create something really solid. So if some of you, okay, I'm going to put this out there, some of you are looking to take your existing relationship, not just a situation, but an existing relationship to the next level of commitment, right? And you're pondering it, you're questioning it, you're wondering if you should or shouldn't. Why are you hesitating? Okay, like I feel like some of you guys out there, ladies out there, I don't know, maybe you want to present this to your love interest and you're hesitating to do it. You're hesitating on maybe expressing how you feel or presenting this to them for some reason. Could have to do with Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy that you're dealing with. That could be you. You know, but the Queen of Pentacles, she's always about like fertility, abundance, prosperity, trying to secure herself, secure her situation. Like, there's a phrase like put it in the bag, I guess that's what I'm hearing, like to lock it down in some way, but in a good way, in a way that's going to really ground the situation, make it solid, make it real, okay? So I don't know if there's like a personal goal that you have on your heart or simply a relationship aspect that you want to make real, that you want to make solid, that you want to see prosper. Okay, because the Queen of Pentacles is that to me. She's, you know, we are in spring already, right? We see the flowers blooming everywhere outside. It's so beautiful. Things are coming to life, right? They're coming to life, and they're creating this sunshiny energy everywhere. And look at all the yellow, okay? Look at all the yellow and golden energy that is surrounding this card. And all the blossoms and the blooming that's happening. So I feel like something is about to emerge, okay? That's what I'm getting from this card. Something is about to emerge. And you're right on the brink of it if you can literally take that first step and put your feet on solid ground with it. Like, just lock it down, lock it in, make it real, make it solid, okay? Make it solid in some way, because this is something that has potential, all right? It definitely has potential. The Queen of Pentacles, look at her, the way she examines this pentacle. She's seeing all that it can become, right? She knows that it has something to give her or to bless her with. She's seeing her blessings. She's living in her blessings. So I feel like this relationship, whatever it is, this is the one, okay? Like, that's what I'm getting. This is the one. Either they feel that way about you or you feel that way about them. And if it's a personal goal, like I said, because of all the pentacles everywhere, then this is something that's really on your heart, something that you want to do, something that's been calling to you. And you see and have faith and you have belief in what it could eventually be. And you're vacillating, and this is why I said please don't hesitate with this card. It says take action, because sometimes the Two of Pentacles does that. It hesitates to take action. It's trying to be practical, like the Queen of Pentacles would. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles would try to be practical in her approach. She's trying to weigh the pros and cons of everything, because she doesn't do anything risky. She doesn't do anything that could really destabilize her. I guess that's what I'm feeling. So yeah, you will vacillate, go back and forth in your head and your mind and your heart. Like, is this the right thing to do? Should I really be doing this? And yeah, it can kind of make you hesitate when you're going up and down in your mind and your heart. Like, is this the right thing to do? The twos will speak of coupledom. Just numerologically, they will speak of pairs. They will speak of sometimes duality. The twos also speak of decisions. Okay, you're deciding between one thing and another. So there is that back and forth, I do feel. And when I look at the Two of Pentacles, I see the water, right? And it's up and down. It's a little bit of a roller coaster trying to decide something. Water symbolizes emotion to me. So I could say that, yeah, emotionally, it's a big decision. And if you're going to get engaged to somebody, if you're going to accept somebody proposing to you, yeah, that's a huge step. That's a huge, decision to make. This is not anything you would take lightly, right? As well as pursuing a goal that's on your heart, you wouldn't take that lightly. All right. So it's not a decision, I feel, if you're going to make it or decide something, or if something is presented to you with that engagement card, it's not anything you would take lightly. So there would be that back and forth, trying to weigh the pros and cons of the whole picture. You do have the 10 of Pentacles, and these are the little Bob Ross cards that I love using now. They're fairly new. And surprisingly, these cards all have a quote, and a lot of times, like I said, surprisingly, the messages on the card reflect and relate very well to the tarot card meaning. So I'm going to read it for you. It says, I really believe if you practice enough, you could paint the Mona Lisa with a 2-inch brush. I love that. Okay, the Mona Lisa is a masterpiece, right? She's not the prettiest girl, but at the end of the day, there's something mystical about her. So when you do look at her, you're kind of entranced. Anyway, it's more or less, why are you hesitating? Okay, is what I'm getting from this. Why are you hesitating if you believe you can do anything? All right, if you believe anything is possible. So that could apply to something on your heart. That could apply to a love interest, okay? If you believe enough, anything is possible, right? The 10 of Pentacles also, okay, a lot of pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles also is that firm foundation. And by the way, you guys had 2 cards jump out, and the 2 cards of the tarot that jumped out were the Queen of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. So you guys are lucky. You had two tarot cards, in addition to the 2 plain cards that I picked for you guys. So it looks like the 10 of Pentacles is that foundation, right? It is that foundation. It's that firm structure. It is stability. It is security. 10 is goals achieved, okay? It is also like this pinnacle, like this moment of accomplishment, I want to say. 10 of Pentacles is something rooted in reality, right? It is, I always look at the 10 of Pentacles like long-term commitments, long-term marriages, long-term relationships, something that has the potential to be that. I look at it like, yeah, that this situation or this person, let's say, that you might be in this situation with, they're not going anywhere. Okay, they're not going anywhere. It's solid. It's rooted in something grounded and practical and secure, and it could last the long haul. So especially in love, if you're debating whether to accept a proposal or something like that, or to take a relationship to the next level, or to pursue a personal goal that's on your heart, I don't know. I feel like this is saying, if you believe enough in yourself and the situation and the other person, this can work. This could really be something beautiful and stable and secure for the long haul. Okay? Because the 10 of Pentacles is that foundation. It is that beautiful, firm foundation that you can really build upon and not worry about it crumbling down. Okay? It's almost like, I don't know why I heard like it's everything the Tower wishes it could be. You know, like the Tower card. You know, it's like everything that the Tower card in the Tarot wishes it could be. Okay, that's stable. It's not going anywhere. Stable and it's not going anywhere. So you have the 3 of Wands, which is all about exploration. Okay, exploring options, exploring possibilities, future forward, looking into the future and seeing, you know, all the possibilities that lie ahead. It's like you've put in the work into this situation already. You've done so much already to get to this point. Now it's like, yeah, you see that it could possibly have the potential to really return on the investment of time, energy, love that you've put into it. This is where you watch your ships return, right? Like you've already set the intention, you've already put that out there into the universe, and now it's time for your come up, okay, your payback. It's like the universe now wants to pay it forward, I feel, with the 3 of Wands. The possibilities are endless. You know, there's a whole future to explore out there. So why are you hesitating? Why are you failing to make a decision if you are struggling with a decision? If you are debating a decision, why? I feel like you've already put in the good work. Now it's time for you to reap the rewards. Watch the return of your investment start to come back to you because you deserve it. Okay? You deserve it. I could see a relationship that's been, you know, you've been with somebody for a long time. It's like now you want to like seal the deal. And you've already put in that love, that time, that energy into this person. Now it's time to really make it 100%. You know, you're like, I don't know why I'm hearing like teetering on the brink of like 99%. Like you're almost there. Might as well be married already, you know, like that kind of thing. It's not going to apply to everybody, obviously, but that's the vibe I'm getting. So long-term relationships, people who have been in your life for a long time, goals that you've had your heart set on for a long time, the possibilities are endless and the future is bright. Okay, that's the vibe I'm getting from this. And the Queen of Pentacles, like you're a wise investor, okay, with that energy I feel. Whether it be male or female, they're not gender specific. So you're a wise investor, okay? The way she looks at her coin, she's just not going to put her time, love, energy into just anything or anyone, right? She knows how to invest her energy wisely. So I feel like you've already done that. You've already invested wisely in this situation or in this person. You've contemplated it, thought it through. You've juggled back and forth with the decision in your mind and heart. You're trying to be practical, but you want to make sure you do the right thing because you want whatever this is to really be something solid for the future, for anything in the future. I always look at the Three of Wands as looking into the future, seeing all that awaits you, because you know that there's so much out there waiting for you to explore. You have more, wow, okay, so you have more earth sign energy, because this is Terra, right? Tierra. You have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus again. So again, this is something that's solid. This is something that's deeply rooted and grounded and can be built upon, right? It can be built upon. So I look at a mountain as like, or rock, you know, it's like building something on solid ground, building, like, who's your rock? At the same time, I'm hearing that, like, who's your rock? Okay, is this person your rock? You know, are they that unwavering pillar of strength in your life and love? You know, that's a beautiful energy to have with somebody, that you could always rely on them, always depend on them. Yeah, it might be a big step that you're looking to take forward with this situation, but it's solid. Okay, that's what I've been hearing from this. Solid. Okay, it's solid as rock. It's not going anywhere. You have a firm foundation. And when you have the sun, you have all this flowing water. You have success here with the sun. It's just vibrating this high frequency, this beautiful energy upon the entire situation. It's like illuminating you, lighting the way. Yeah, and I'm getting waters run deep, okay? Emotion and love runs deep in this situation. So I think it's positive. It's super positive. My dog is barking in the background. I apologize. Okay, so I have the Tiger card here for you as well. It says doing something risky, taking a chance. All right. So yeah, like I said, if you were debating whether you want to do this, if you want to take the risk, if you want to pursue this thing, take the next step towards a goal or towards a love situation, you know, it may feel like you're taking a risk. It feels like you're maybe taking a chance on someone or something, but I feel like your heart is already super invested. So I think you're going to do it anyway. And you know, it's more or less like you just have to have a leap of faith. You have to just jump and trust, okay? And take action. Like the angel card says, take action, don't hesitate, all right? I think it's a positive energy. It's basically saying doing something risky, taking a chance. But yeah, I feel like you might do it anyway, despite the unknown, okay? I'll go back to the Three of Wands for a second. Three of Wands is always about looking into the future, seeing the possibilities that lie ahead, and staying super optimistic and inspired towards those things that lie ahead. So how will you ever know what it could be if you don't take the risk, if you don't take the chance? Okay? So I will take your little oracle card now and see what this says. Right. It says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Okay, so I got a question. If some of you are in an existing relationship, right? Have you had your ups and downs? Again, I can go back to the Two of Pentacles with that. You've had ups and downs. Maybe it hasn't always been smooth sailing. Maybe it has been a little bit of a roller coaster between you and this other person. But if you love and accept each other as you are, the relationship can transform. You know, you already have that solid ground between you. So there is possibility here to really create it, make it what you absolutely feel it has the potential to be. So yeah, despite the ups and downs, there's longevity here. Okay? Sometimes we just have to love each other and accept each other for, you know, who we are, what we are, and get past all that, you know? All right, so card stack number 1, people, I hope this applies for you and you felt that it connected, because the cards are really pretty and very optimistic. So I'm going to start with stack number 2 now. Save that for last. Let's see what we have. Okay, forgiveness. And that looks like Kuan Yin. It says, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay. So, That's very powerful message, okay? I think a part of part of loving yourself is also forgiving others so you don't carry that weight and burden around with you, right? That's part of self-care. At least I think so, spiritually, right? All right, so let's see what we have. What else we have? Okay, we have the moon, and I don't read reversed. I just, laid the cards that way when I put them together after shuffling. Anyway, the moon. The moon is Pisces. So some of you could be dealing with Pisces energy. That could be you, that could be somebody else. But the moon is all about like not really seeing the way clearly, at least not right now. There's like this cloud over you, or this the way ahead is unknown in some way. And it can create a lot of emotional confusion. Okay, you're kind of like in a fog. But it's also allowing yourself to be guided by intuition, right? And then you have the Seven of Swords. Whoa, okay, Seven of Swords, Five of Pentacles. All right, I think I see where this is going. I think there's maybe a loss, okay, or a breakup recently in some way. Could have had to do with a dishonest person or situation. The Seven of Swords is like a sneaky energy, right? We also, whenever we see it in a love reading, we're like, oh boy. A lot of people will say, oh, that's the cheater. That's the untrustworthy energy. Yeah, a lot of times it can be that, because somebody sometimes with this card is trying to get away with something underneath your nose, sneak away or tiptoe around you or a situation undetected. So I don't know if some of you might have been betrayed, had a recent breakup or loss of a loved one, something that really makes you feel unworthy or rejected or unlovable. Okay, because I get that vibe from the Five of Pentacles. It's leaving us, or leaving someone to feel like left out in the cold, right? So I feel like, I don't know if somebody left you or you broke up with somebody because of their behavior, their sneaky behavior or untrustworthy behavior. It's like this energy to me feels like they're not fully disclosing something. And also I look at this like something going awry, right? Something might go awry with this. It's not always the most predictable energy with the Seven of Swords. So I feel like something might have happened with you and someone unexpectedly. Okay? I feel like it might have caused you to see their true nature. Okay? I feel like with this card, someone might not have been giving you full disclosure. All right? And they were maybe omitting things without telling you. Okay, I get that vibe as well. And now you're lost, feeling a little lost with the Five of Pentacles, a little confused with the moon energy. Emotionally, unsettled. I could see that. The moon does give off that vibe. She's, a little emotionally unpredictable. You could be feeling sad, depressed, lonely. All right. But I feel like, you know what? Part of me just heard thinking about somebody from the past. Okay. Like you might have this person on your mind. Maybe trying to understand what went wrong with the Seven of Swords. I am feeling a little nostalgia coming from the moon. Maybe you're missing them with the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles could also mean like an energy drain, feeling drained emotionally or energetically. And you're trying to see your way through the dark that you're feeling, okay? But I feel like if this is a past love or somebody that you recently broke up with, I feel like you just need to set the intention to forgive them and let it go, and really start to focus on you and yourself and loving yourself. All right, because when we feel rejected or abandoned, okay, I feel like abandonment coming from this Five of Pentacles too. when we feel abandoned or rejected or put aside or cast aside, it really does, tend to make us question, what we might have did wrong, right? What did I do to deserve this? Was it my fault? That kind of thing. It's like self-blame. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Self-blame, like you're blaming yourself for something that went wrong with the Seven of Swords. And you're feeling a little lost and confused with the moon. Trying to make sense of it all is what I'm also hearing. But I honestly feel like with the... I'm also feeling with like the Love Yourself First card. You really need to, like I said, forgive, let that go, release, and shift the energy back to you where it belongs, so that way you can heal, so that you can really find your way now. I don't know why I'm getting the vibe of, I'm hearing, you might have lost yourself with this person or in this person. A lot of times, I'll just put it out here, water sign energy, we tend to love really hard, okay? You tend to love really hard. And it's not easy for, a lot of us to get over a breakup, right? So a lot of that residual stuff still lingers. And we give so much energy to others a lot of times that we become physically and emotionally drained, right? So I'm getting a little bit of that vibe too from this. It's more like, okay, time to love yourself, time to focus on you, time to heal yourself, right? To stop questioning what went wrong, what you could have or should have, like coulda, shoulda, woulda, okay, what you could have done differently. Forgive yourself, forgive the other person, forgive, all the circumstances, the unpredictable circumstances that might have gotten to this point, and truly just focus on healing. And that's what I'm hearing from these cards, because the Five of Pentacles is an energy of lack, okay? So you might feel like you're lacking something or someone. You might feel that you need to do better, whether that be in love or whether that be in just overall personal situation, right? There's a need to just forgive yourself for the past, forgive yourself or forgive others of their past transgressions as well, with the Seven of Swords. The moon is like wanting to pay attention to its intuition. It needs to be guided by that energy, because everything in the practical physical world sometimes does not make sense. So it's like, what feels right to the soul? That's what you need to follow. That's what the cards are telling me to tell you, I guess. That's what you need to follow. What feels right to your spirit? What puts you in alignment? That's intuitively the direction that you need to go, despite not always having a clear sense of understanding or clarity of the situation with the moon. If you can just, go down, dig down deep on a subconscious level, you always know what to do. Okay, you will always know what to do. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh yeah, let me read the little quote. It says, "Look around at what we have. Beauty is everywhere. You only have to look to see it." Yeah. There's answers, okay? There's answers everywhere. The signs are everywhere, okay? So like I said, intuition. Intuition is the guide for this one. Intuitively, what is your soul telling you to do? Do you need to release this? Do you need to forgive? Do you need to heal? Whether that be yourself or someone else, in order to truly move past it, in order to truly start to love yourself, okay? Focus on, I guess, all the beautiful things, all the positive things that make you feel good. Like I said, if you're experiencing this lack with the Five of Pentacles, one way to shift your focus off of the negative is to focus on the positive. So this is basically saying, look around at what we have. Beauty is everywhere, okay? You only have to look to see it. You only have to shift your perspective to see the positive. There's always a positive, I feel like, to every situation. And I know some situations you're probably thinking, you're crazy. Not every situation has a positive. Perhaps, yeah. Something super extreme might not have a positive. But some people just have the ability to find the silver lining in every situation, okay? And I think that's what that is saying. Do you have the ability to see that silver lining? Because it's there. It's waiting for you to open your eyes. It's waiting for you to see the truth. It's waiting for you to see the light, okay, of the situation. And I don't know why I'm hearing and let go. Okay, you have the life card. I like this because this is all about coming to life. This is all about planting the seeds. Like I said, if you have the ability to see the silver lining in a situation with someone or within yourself, whatever your situation may be, this card is saying, yeah, naturally, as a result of doing that, you will renew yourself. You will restore yourself back to to you again, I guess. Okay, you'll get back to your old self again. All right, the life card is all about newness. Okay, it's all about planting the seeds and the intention and watching this bear fruit, watching this come to life, watching new things unfold before your eyes. You know, you have the sun, which is all about that enlightenment and that illumination. So I am feeling like if you can do this, if you can shift your perspective, if you can turn it around to where you start to love yourself, forgive others, just vibrate from a different, place, life will turn around. Things will turn around for the better. Life will start to bloom again. Things will start to make sense. It's almost like the light will start to shine down on you again. You'll start to feel these good vibes, even though you might be in a really, disappointed place right now, or if you might be feeling sad with that Five of Pentacles, you might be feeling lack, betrayal with the Seven of Swords. You might feel confusion. It's like, do you love yourself enough to let it go, to forgive the situation, forgive the person, forgive whatever it is, and shift your focus to yourself now, so that way you can restore yourself back to life and get back to where you need to be. And we have the funnel card. It says, a period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Yeah, I could easily see that this person might have been a lesson, okay? I think everybody comes into our life to maybe show us something, to teach us something, to be a catalyst for our growth in some way. I think the universe presents us with situations to see if we're capable, okay? See if we're capable of learning the lesson and moving past it and beyond it, okay? You might be feeling frustrated with that Five of Pentacles, absolutely. Yeah, and I'm also hearing looking for answers, trying to figure it out with the Seven of Swords, trying to figure out what went wrong. And it's frustrating you because you can't figure it out. You can't figure them out. You don't know why this happened. But consider hindsight 2020, right? So this might have happened. Okay, fine. Might have happened. But trust that something will reveal itself to you in due time, where you'll understand why this happened. Okay? You don't understand the why right now, but you will later. Okay? Because it was something that needed to be placed, or someone that maybe needed to be placed in your path to teach you something so you can evolve and grow from the experience. Okay? And I know that's hard to hear in the thick of a situation. But a lot of times, that's really what it boils down to. It's just like people show us things. They mirror us, or we mirror them. And a lot of times it is, there's a lesson or something that we can evolve from because of that situation. Okay? So I'm going to pull this card here and see what it says. Okay, it says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. And I said, intuitively, you know what to do. Right? Intuitively, you know what is the right thing to do. You might feel frustrated. You might feel lost. You might feel like, you know, why did this happen? Why am I going through this? But the Five of Pentacles, a little quote on there saying, you know, look on the bright side, basically. Look at what we have. Beauty is everywhere. You only have to look to see it. The answers, yeah. The answers dwell within your heart, not your mind. So there's an answer there somewhere in the midst of your situation, in the midst of the lesson. Okay, there's an answer somewhere there waiting to be uncovered. And it might be buried, you know, deep in the subconscious, like the moon, you know, because she is that energy. And it's only a matter of you truly shifting the perspective, finding the beauty in the lesson, and using that to heal from it. Okay? So number 2, people, I hope that this has provided, you know, some kind of, you know, helpful message for you. I still think there's a positive. Like I said, I still feel like there's a silver lining to all of this. And I like this little this last little card, because it's basically saying the answers are already available to you. Maybe you're just not seeing them right now, but it is a matter of changing perspective. Okay? So I'm going to do stack number 3. All right, so what do we have? Okay, there's something better. All right, maybe something better than your right now. Whatever that right now is to you. It says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, so some of you could be, you know, we just got, you know, where we just experienced the new moon in Aries, right? So some of you could be setting your intention to find new love, all right? And, you know, wanting to stay optimistic about romance, about relationships and everything like that. So that's positive energy saying, you know, to me, going out into the near future, there's something out there for you. That's what I think this is saying. There's something or someone better out there for you. All you have to do is stay optimistic and not lose faith in the idea of love. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. And you have the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is all about that partnership, coupledom, right? It's all about, you know, coming together, joining forces, complementing forces, like, I guess complementing energies like divine masculine and divine feminine. You know, these two things are polars. Most of the time they're described as polar opposites, but they complement each other, right? They enhance one another. It's a symbiotic type of energy. So I feel like you're looking for this. You're looking for your soulmate. You're looking for a partnership. You're looking for somebody to complement your life. And you're setting the intention, maybe this new moon, to attract exactly that. Okay? Somebody who makes you feel this eye-to-eye kindred spirit connection. Forgive me, I'm just trying to move everything around so I have room. So yeah, definitely something better. And the light is shifting in here, so I might have to pull a shade down. Anyhow, there is something better out there. I think that you're just trying to set your intention to attract the very thing that you feel you're worthy of. And absolutely, you know, this is that soulmate connection, that kindred spirit connection, that eye-to-eye connection, feeling that you can, that someone truly sees you for the real you, and vice versa, you towards them, right? You have Queen of Wands energy, so could be that you are Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Again, I mentioned the Aries new moon. This is that energy. You could be dealing with somebody with that fire sign energy, or this is you and you're taking this on, because the Queen of Wands, to me, she's always like super inspired, right? She's always creating the world around her. She knows how to partner her intuition, right, with her creativity. Tap into the subconscious to create her outer world. Like she has this fire, this spark within her. She's a go-getter and doesn't give up. Okay, so I'm looking at this like you're not gonna let anything dissuade you. You know that there's something out there for you. You know that there's someone out there for you. You know that there's more, that there is potential out there somewhere. Somebody's out there tailor-made for you, right? And I think that you are staying energetically aligned with that. Okay, energetically aligned with that thought. Okay, with that intention. And that requires faith. Faith in the intention that you have, knowing that it'll manifest, right? Okay, so I'm going to read this. It says, just let your imagination go. You can create, you can create all kinds of beautiful effects just that easy. Absolutely. The messages on these cards, and I don't know if it's coincidence or if they intended it to be that way. I mean, I don't know. Maybe whoever put the deck, this little Bob Ross playing card deck together, knew the meaning of the tarot cards with the playing cards and decided to put his quote to match them. I don't know, but a lot of times they really do. They really do line up with the general vibe and meaning of the tarot card. So in this case, it absolutely does. Okay, it's like she is always, using her creativity, her divine spark, her imagination. Absolutely, she's always inspired to create the life that she wants. So yeah, I think this is just confirming the idea of manifesting, a divine partnership or a loved one, in, a love in the future. If you don't have that already, I feel like you know that you're worthy of this kind of connection with the Two of Cups. And you're, like I said, setting the intention to attract exactly that. And you are aligning your vibe to attract exactly that. Like I do tell people often, like you want love, you gotta be love. Okay? You gotta walk the talk and talk the talk. Like if you want to attract that thing, you gotta walk as if you already have it. You gotta fake it till you make it, I guess, like it's already there. It's even though you don't see it, you have to walk in the vibe that it's already out there waiting for you. And it's just a matter of time before it delivers itself on your doorstep, okay? And I know that's easier said than done because a lot of us, we're so stuck in our, in this physical world and the way that we, it's like we don't believe it until we see it. And I honestly think it has to be the other way around. Believe it and then you'll see it. Okay? That's honestly what I'm getting from this. Believe it and then you'll see it. And that's exactly what you're doing. The Eight of Pentacles, this is all about putting your time, your energy, your effort, your heart and soul into something. Because you know that it's going to eventually become everything that you want it to be. You could be working on yourself as well with the Eight of Pentacles. Like whenever I think of this in a love reading, I'm like, okay, well, either you're putting a lot of energy into yourself and loving yourself right now, or you're putting a lot of your time, energy, and effort into finding love, or into a person that you're giving your time and love and energy to. Like you're building upon something with them, so you're putting a lot of yourself into the relationship. But I almost see this more in this situation. Like this is you working on yourself. This is you lifting yourself up. Working on you, loving yourself, so that way, like I said, if you want to attract love, then you have to walk in love. You have to be love. You have to demonstrate love. You have to act like love, is all around you all day, every day. And I could really see you working on yourself with the Eight of Pentacles. All right. Right now, it's like, if you want to attract love, well, then I got to start loving myself first, And that I'm really feeling that from this card here. Imagination is manifestation, I want to say. At the same time with the Queen of Wands. Okay? So whatever you can imagine, you can create. If you're looking to attract love, Yeah, definitely. It's, you know, it has the potential to become and be exactly that. Um, I have another message that's coming through for this, but I want to finish this first. You have, wow, that's nice. That's great. You have perseverance. Again, you're not giving up. You know that there's something out there for you. You know that there's someone better out there for you. And whenever I think of the fish, I do think of abundance, okay? I do think of abundance and prosperity. You know, there's several different like symbols or kind of like archetypal energies that I equate to that, but the fish is one of them. Okay, I don't know if you've heard this saying, teach a man to fish, right? He'll have food forever. Like that kind of thing. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. There is an abundance that comes from this. But it's about you persevering and not giving up on what you know you're worthy of. Okay? I feel like you have the ability to attract the very things that you set your intention toward. Whether that be love, whether that be, you know, you have a personal goal in mind for yourself. I feel like when you are in that high vibration, when you are staying optimistic, okay, your mind and your heart are in alignment to then attract the very thing that you are setting your intention for, okay? You have this this diamond here. It says you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. I feel like you'll be receiving love sooner than you realize, okay? I think you're going to be receiving new love sooner than you realize. Or be attracting the thing that you're working on or working towards or setting your intention on. You're going to be receiving that sooner than you realize. You know what? Part of me, like I said, I have another message I was picking up with this. Part of me wonders if some of you are, and I know this is not love, but maybe work related, okay? Maybe some of you, you know, want better for yourselves in a physical situation. And you're trying to stay optimistic and, you know, maintain positive thinking so you can maybe create a business venture or situation or partnership, okay, that will be better suited to you, that would make you happy, that will help you be a creator, help you be more creative. You know, and the reason why I'm saying that is because sometimes the two of cups can speak of business deals. And then you have this Eight of Pentacles. And then you have the entrepreneurial spirit of the Queen of Wands. And the perseverance, basically not giving up on your hopes and dreams. And I feel like this is saying a little bit of achievement to me. Like you're going to achieve the thing that you're after. Or it will present itself to you. Okay, but there's definitely something better out there. I feel like you know it, and that's why you're staying optimistic. You're not giving up. You're continuing to persevere, to work on yourself, to manifest, because you know you're worthy of this kind of situation, whether it be a partnership, a relationship, you know, you trying to attract or manifest a soulmate. But whatever it is that you have your intention toward, it's on its way to you. This card is saying you're going to receive that. You're going to receive exactly that. Or somebody could be presenting this kind of love to you. Someone could be showing up on your doorstep and, you know, here I am, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, I feel like something's on the way. Something good is on the way. And you didn't give up on yourself or on your big ideas. You didn't give up. And you know you're worthy of something more too, right? You know, the Eight of Pentacles is working towards the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, okay? And you don't give up until you've reached your goals, until you've seen it come to fruition and develop as you imagined it. would. And you have the capability to keep pushing forward with that perseverance card until you see it happen for yourself, which is a beautiful thing. So I'm going to take your oracle card here and see what it says. Look at that. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So I'll go back to the something better. I don't know if some of you walked away from somebody recently, maybe walked away from a job, a person, a relationship. But that Queen of Wands, she's always standing in her power. She always takes her power back. And you know what you deserve, like you know your worth. So yes, you would have to stand in your power in order to know your worth. Right? So it says you instinctively know what is right for you. Yeah, and if you instinctively know what is right for you, you would have the power to walk away if you have to. Because you know that you deserve better. Right? You deserve better. So I almost feel like some of you recently might have broken up with somebody, or I don't know if it was broken up or just decided in your mind, your heart, you're like, you know, I can't do this anymore. I know what I'm worthy of, and that's what I want for myself. Whether that be in love, personal goals, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's more like this was an overall energy that you took on. Like, I'm not going to settle for anything less than what I am worth or what I deserve. And there's a power that comes from that. And yes, you know, you gotta respect people when they know their worth. Okay, you know you deserve great love. You know you deserve better, whatever that may be. You know that you deserve to put your time, your energy, and your effort into only things that are going to lift you up and bless you or edify you and make you feel like, you know, you're as special as you know you are. Right? So everyone, I hope that this reading has connected for all of you. I am very grateful that you've chosen to tune in. I hope that you got the messages that you needed. If you want to connect with me, feel free to, you know, leave me a message or a comment in the comment section down below. Check me out on Etsy for my personal readings if you need one, perhaps. I also sell handmade crystal jewelry there. You can also check me out on Twitter and Instagram. So I will leave you here. I apologize for the sunlight that's streaming in right now. Much love and blessings to everybody watching. Take care.